Today we're going to show you what should happen on your first driving lesson. Okay, Andrew, so if I could just get you to read that number plate.
Yeah, so it's CXI6DVW.
I6?
Oh, 16.
Yeah, that's right.
So I've got it right now, but if I had like difficulty with my eyes, could I ask for white on black?
Yeah, so if you're struggling to read yellow on black, you can always ask to read a white on black number plate if that's easier for you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's get in the car. Okay, Andrew, so that's great. So if I could just see your provisional license, if that's okay.
Yeah. There you go.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's definitely you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take down some of this license information.
Yeah.
If that's okay. So just give me a second while I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew. And then if I could just get some of your emergency contact, or an emergency contact, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the event that anything happens, it means that we have someone to contact, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I can have that on my system.
Yep, so there you go.
That's great. Let me just take that down. Okay, Andrew, that's great. Thank you so much. So obviously I would have called you before today's lesson to introduce myself and ask about your previous driving knowledge.
Yeah.
Obviously, so we could craft a lesson plan that was appropriate for you. So obviously you've never driven before. So what did we say we were going to cover today? Do you remember?
The cockpit drills, was it?
Yeah, so we said we're going to cover the cockpit drill. Obviously that means when you get in the car, making sure that it's all safely set up for you. Was there anything else that we said we might potentially cover today?
Moving off, and then I believe it was stopping.
Moving off and stopping, that's great. So obviously before today's lesson I sent you some videos on those. Did you manage to watch them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So hopefully you have a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be covering today and you're not coming into your lesson completely cold. But if you hadn't watched them, obviously that doesn't matter because we're going to cover it in today's lesson anyway.
Okay.
But obviously now you're coming into the lesson with some knowledge which hopefully you found helpful.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so what we'll do now is I'll drive us to a practice area and then we'll swap over seats and then we'll run through the cockpit drill, okay?
Okay.
That's awesome.